is, baby. Kiss. Shout out to SHEABABYTV, the hottest shit on the internet. Giving flowers, showing love, no hate, no sucky shit.
Yeah. Dirty. Shay baby. Shay.
Welcome
Shay.
to the VIP section.
Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. Shay. 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 Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. Shay. 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 Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. Shay. Shay. Shay baby, y'all. The vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on. If you like all the hip hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shay Baby's bringing to the table, make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes. You already know what the vibes is. What's the vibes, man? So, today. Lot of hate, man. We got the numbers up today. The phone lines is lit. We are in the building. Now, I want to start today's show off with haters. Now, we saw this happen with Alpo. We saw this happen with Rich Porter. You know, we saw this happen with Mason Diddy. We saw this happen with the best of them. And that's just the bottom line. That's why you gotta keep hating ass niggas out the circle. Am I right, LV? Niggas that want your position, get them out of there, man. Shit,
What it is, baby.
Yeah. Now, I've always came up in a position where I felt like people always wanted that position. And that's real. You know what I mean? I've always felt like that. So, shout out to everybody pulling up. Fox, what it is. Shout out to Fox. Shay baby. Yeah. So, I always felt like as a kid, you know, my father always tell me, keep them hating ass niggas away. You know what I mean? Those niggas will always be in the building. They're never going nowhere. It's just the nature of the beast, fam. Especially in the entertainment business. The entertainment business is a motherfucker, B. It is. You know, it's the nasty business. There's so much money, so much fame, so much hype. Niggas want that buzz. You know what I mean? Niggas want that buzz. They'll do anything for the buzz, B. Shout out to Michelle, too. I see Michelle. I just saw her leave a comment up on the page. We ain't seen her in a while.
Michelle, shout out to her, 100%. But back to the hate. You know, the hate is crazy, man. You know, that's the biggest thing, pause, that I fear ever, LV, in anything I do. It's the hate, my nigga. It's a part of life, hate. You can't avoid it. You can't. It's sort of like what's going on with this T.I. 50 Cent thing. You know, those niggas are hating on each other. Hate is a powerful word. It really is, man. But that's one thing that I try to stay far away from is the hating ass niggas, man. I can't stand them type of niggas. No, you can dodge it, but it's hard to dodge it. Them niggas are like flies on shit, fam. They're always there. You can't avoid them, man.
Shea baby.
Now, what you can do though, you can stay away from them. You could keep them at a distance, because they can slow up your whole operation, fam. 100%. But we got to keep going. We can't let the haters stop anything that's going on here, because I'm the show, fam. Not here.
Shea baby.
Aight. We keeping it real saucy today.
Shea baby.
We're going to stay on this T.I. and this 50 Cent movement. Now, this is the only thing shaking on the airwaves right now. Why not? It's becoming a thing where now people, they want to see this. Fifth, they want to see this, fifth. Now, I got the reason a couple people are jumping out on the internet and they talking about why this even occurred. So let's start off with T.I. T.I. was talking with $1 million worth of game a couple days ago, and he was explaining why all of this smoke is happening. Let's start the morning off with that. You know, that's a good way to start it off, set it off. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I have it. Did I save it? Kind of wanted to get into did I put that in there? Nope. Let's start off with that. All right, we're going to get into the reason T.I. is even mad at 50 Cent. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so first, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and that nigga talk back there, bro. This shit, I ain't just called a nigga out the blue. Yeah. Me and that nigga talk back there.
You talking about you were 50?
Yeah, man. We talk about this shit, man. This shit just come out of nowhere. Nigga, we were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man. You know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about this? He was like, shit, you want to do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So shit. And I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he ain't know what the fuck was going on. Then that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Okay, you gonna play. All right, cool. But how about fuck all of it? Fuck all of it. I don't even want, man, cause now I question your character. Any nigga gonna get kick that kind of shit, then, you know, man, nigga just say you don't wanna do it.
Shout out to Greg McClendon over there on Facebook.
Shit, man, this shit goofy.
So y'all talked about it, you saying? You went
Yeah,
out there.
years ago. Years ago we spoke about
I
it.
think it'd be a great battle, though. I think.
Man, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. I don't wanna stand on stage with him. I have no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
That's crazy. All right, so T.I. don't even want to get on stage with boy. He don't even want to get on stage with boy. That's crazy. Now, T.I., he just told y'all why all of this is happening. You know, the nigga act like, yeah, this is what we gonna do. You know, this is the plan. Let's get it in motion. Let's do this. Let's do that. T.I. said, boom, I'm gonna jump out on the internet first. We gonna spark this up. You know, the whole play. Because we know this whole versus thing is a movie. It's not just niggas getting on stage. It's the hype. It's the movie. You know, like Jeezy versus Gucci. You know, they was running their mouth. You know, then you had even Keith Sweat versus what's his name? Your man from Bobby Brown. They was running their mouth. Shout out to Keith Sweat. You know what I mean? They was even running their mouth. Mel Bay, what it is?
Shape baby.
Yeah, so, you know, that's the whole hype of the whole versus thing. You know, you gotta line up everything to get to, you know, the actual show. You can't just have niggas getting on live and saying, you know, like, hey, it's a versus, we're here. No, it's the whole thing. It's like, yeah, you can't rock with me. I'm better than you. Wait till I come with my songs. It's the whole hype of the whole everything. So T.I. jumps out and he does this, LV. You know what I mean? He jumped out and this is what he said that he, kind of, sparked up everything. 50 was supposed to come off that with the, yeah, T.I., let's line this up. Swizzy, Timbaland, let's get it. That was the whole play. 50 was just being 50. Yeah. See, that's what I hate about, that's the industry talk I don't like. This is why I don't want to be around these niggas, fam. This is why I don't want to be around them. They yes, you to death. I'm past all those days. I'm in my 40s, my nigga. You know what I mean? You can't yes me to death no more. You can't yes me to death no more. I'm in my 40s. That's why I want to stay away from these industry niggas, man. T.I. is not wrong in this position. If me and you talk, and we're artists, and we know we're going to get a bag from Versus, this goes back to what we said yesterday. Greg Self, shout out to him. There's no money in this for 50 cents. That's why he's acting like this. This is why he's acting like this. You know what I mean? So, when it comes down to them, doing the actual promotion for it, 50 backs out. T.I. gets mad. T.I. is fucked up. This is 2020. This is 6 years ago. This is 6 years ago, Fifth. Now we're revisiting again. T.I.'s revisiting again. You got the album coming out. This is why it looks like it's fake for T.I.'s album promotion. Because it's like you're getting on podcasts and you're like, I don't even want to get on stage with you no more. I don't respect it. How you expect a nigga to get on stage with a nigga who put your wife up? Playing around with your kids? Playing around with Beyonce, Cardi B? You know what I mean? Going back and forth, but they give a hug at the end. Yes. That's not happening. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is supposed to be. Now, if I jump out and I say yes and I agree to something and then I don't do it, you have all right to be mad as an artist. Please, let me know about myself. Hey, Patricia. Ladies pulling up in the building. Shout out to the ladies.
Shape baby.
So, yes, we are on this topic again today. It's going to be for a while. We need to hear something, Fifth. Because T.I. is sounding like T.I. right now, right? And this is real, LV. It sounded like T.I. is the victim here. That's what it sounded like. Promotion for the album or not. We agree on something. We artists that's up here. We artists up here. It's not like we're not artists up here. Fifth, if you don't want to do it from the beginning, just say, nah, that's beneath me, T.I. I don't do shit like that. That's not me. I do movies. Maybe me and you could put something together where we own it ourselves and do this and make our own money. I can't rock with Swiss and Timbaland. Because I never heard Swiss beats and I don't think Timbaland or Swiss beats. Did Timbaland Timbaland did Technology, AO Technology. So Timbaland is cool with it. Right, yeah, I would think Timbaland's cool with Fifth. I never heard of him and Swiss be doing a record, though. Swiss and the... You sure? I'm thinking about it. I never heard no 50 Cent and Swiss beats. So that might be the tension there. I don't know why Swiss is a good dude. But, you know, just say you don't want to do it. That's all. It's simple. That's all. If it don't make sense, then yes. I'm not mad at you, Fed, but don't tell me let's do it and then it don't get done. You know what I'm saying? T.I.'s sword is sharp right now. No game, gotta give him that. Yes. You gotta give him that. His sword is sharp right now. Now, if I'm 50 cents, right? Here we go. They got the Versus thing up here. Versus, look, I put it up there, LV. Versus even went and made their own. Look, they made their thing. They made the promo. They're ready. Definitely would have been dope. Would have been classic. But they made the promo for it already. They're ready to go Versus, bro. It's up to you, Fifth. At this point. Now you got the dirty side. The dirty side is on 50 side, though. You know, the whole 5-0s. You know, the Sean Campbells, all of them. They on Fifth side. They killing T.I. and his wife and them out there. I seen him even post them on the page. Crazy work. Fifth went and attacked the dirty side on him. That's crazy. Fifth not ready for none of this shit. No, he's not. Mel. Shout out to Mel Bay. He's not. He's not ready for none of it. But financially, he doesn't need it. So this is why it doesn't matter for him if he's ready or not. Now, T.I. fell for the typical 50 Cent BS. This goes back to Jim Jones performing on stage with him at J Hood. It's his bait. This is what he does. He rails you in. Now Jim can't stand him. Now he won't let Jim live at all. He went and bought the building on Jim. Still letting Jim rent it. Yeah, Jim, you can still be in the building, but this is me. Curtis Jackson, this is me now. This is it. This is why I try to say. Let me see what they saying over there on I'm 100% New York fam, 50 all day. Shout out to Paul Grasshopper over there. What's good, Grasshopper? Facts. Over on Facebook. They saying they from New York, they 50 Cent all day. This what it's gonna be like. Until until they ever feel like they doing it. And the phone lines is open too. If you want to call up, the phone lines is open. 914-580-8528. That's the new number we rocking out with for the week. Smash that like button too. Let's talk about it this morning. All right, let's get into a couple of these bloggers, man. Because they letting us know what's going down out there. Let's start off with my man right here. And then we'll get into Rick. Matter of fact, let's go Rick Ross first. Rick Ross talks about everything right here. Let's get into Ricky Ross first.
Biggest boss. I just got off with Coach Primetime. Make sure y'all be checking our Primetime show. Shout out to Roxy Diaz. But listen, back to the cars. Kevin Hart, where you at, homie, little baby? Where you at? The streets want to see you. The people asking. Ricky Rose, I'm coming. June 13th, the biggest car and bike event. Fayetteville is going down. Get the tickets. RickRossCarShow.com. One time for the real ones, the big key holders, the niggas that's been down from day one. When they come to Rick Ross Car Show, slippery soap is always 1,000 in, and vice versa. 57 Rick Ross Car Show finesse 2 times has been announced as a car show. Make sure y'all stream that new T.I., man, that new T.I. right one, that fire. Tip, we want to see them old schools at the car show. ATL, let Tip know after y'all stream that nigga new hot. I f with that. You heard me?
Yo, it's Big Ed, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politician TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we back outside with it. H-Time, Texas streets once again. Get my flip on through the time. Y'all know how it go down. Had to pull up to a couple spots, running a few errands, just handling some little business as usual. But I had to make some time to pull up over here in the cut and let everybody know what's the latest up with all the T.I., 50 Cent, and Lil King stuff. As now, Rick Ross got involved with it. We saw T.I. drop the song yesterday, the right one. Went directly at 50, said his name and all, ain't leaving it up to no subliminals. Also went and posted up a snippet for the other song he planned on dropping, War, as he rolled the album out. Well, Rick Ross decided he wanted to go ahead and jump in it and throw gasoline on the fire. We know about their beef as well, so for him to jump out there, and he know what he doing, let's keep it 1,000. Rick Ross is using what is originally 50 Cent blueprint, and he uses it every chance that he gets when he feel like it. Well, hey, I'll go at 50 Cent to promote what I got going on. You heard him directly promoting the car show. He's talking about it, shouting it out. He's tagging it in every post because Rick Ross understands that part of marketing himself. Well, hey, I want to promote this slippery slope. I want these people to buy these car show tickets. 50 Cent, hey, I don't rock with him. He don't rock with me. I'm going to go ahead and just say, go get T.I. song. He kind of did that situation with Drake, too. Last year, him and Drake was having already some unknown, like, tension that we didn't know about. He gonna put on Kendrick Lamar's song and start riding around to it, knowing that people gonna take it. It's like he dissing Drake. Did that right here with T.I. Like, let me go ahead and diss 50 subliminally. Now, if 50 go respond to him, it's already on the blogs with this, but if 50 go respond to Rick Ross now, it's really gonna turn into something else. And King is not stopped at all either. He's steady making posts at 50 Cent.
You do think so?
Yes, I know so.
Why do you say that?
He threatened me on Monday.
He did?
He threatened me. Look, watch what I'll do. I'll have someone come kill you. He threatened me. He threatened me on Monday, and this is what he did.
How long were you two together?
We were together for 13 years. The relation just ended over a year ago. He cannot accept that I have moved on with my life. He want to strip me of everything. And I didn't allow it. I fought back, and this is what he's trying to do. He tried to kill me and his own child.
Why do you know that?
He threatened me. He told me he would. He told me he would have someone come do something to me. He told me he would say, watch what I do. I have someone come kill you, and that's what he
gonna keep it going, I guess, until he feel like 50 Cent ain't gonna say no more. 50 Cent ain't saying nothing back to them since this morning. But King did already put up 2 posts since then going at 50 Cent. 50 Cent is actually going at Miss Knowles now, Beyonce mama, Tina Knowles, and she had posted Tiny as a, like, some of support, strong woman, salute this woman and things like that. And 50 said, you know what, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to go at her. Then he ended up throwing up Solange on the post as well. So I don't know what he got going on with 50 Cent, with T.I. and them right now, but it kind of seemed like he just owns some, hey bro, I got to sit back and play the game and see how it go. I don't know. T.I. most definitely getting some good promo for his new album that he got coming. Because, hey, you can't buy this type of marketing. It got real disrespectful. I wouldn't want to take it here. I don't believe in dissing people, deceased family members. I don't believe in posting people's wives and loved ones and family. Like I say, I stand on it. If it's between me and you, it's between me and you. But you can't tell nobody how to respond. People can do what they want to do. I just come up how I came up in the game. But Rick Ross, I say really, to my knowledge, and I know it's other rap beefs out here, but as far as popular rap beefs, I think that might be the longest one after Ja Rule and who still actively will get at each other, at least on the internet, and mock each other, make fun of each other regularly. It's gonna happen every so often. That got to be the second longest one after the 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef, because I think theirs been going on since what? Publicly on a national level since 03. So that's 23 years in. And the Ross one was 6 years, like 08, 09. So they looking at 15, 16, 17 years, something like that in that range. Y'all know the exact year right now at the top. When that Deep in the Rapping came out, that year right there, when it all started. He was talking about the house getting burnt down as well, and King is riding on that right now on the internet. It's used for marketing. It's used for promo. They looking at it as advertising, but it can get real when people family getting disrespected. Everybody gonna jump out there and defend their wife. I just tell y'all this with King. King is not letting up. He letting it be known if you play with his T-Lady, he gonna let you have it. He don't care who you is. And he gonna handle the internet side. Seems like T.I. gonna handle the rapping side. And at the end of the day, it's all bringing the capital C's their way. Controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation to be a part of the conversation and keep the algorithm in rotation. And we added it crashing out to that situation. And Lil King is let it be known several times that he is all the way down when it comes to the crash out. Feel like he gonna win, you can feel like he gonna lose, but inside the King head, he showed me what I needed to see years ago. He don't care what nobody think. If he got to show you that he with it, win, lose, or draw, he with that. He'll get active on it. We know that T.I.'s a hothead. He just showed that throughout the years. That's just who he is. He said he work on getting better. He say he's still working on himself, but if he got to show you he with it, he'll get on a flight, go after you if you play with his wife. You see what happened with Mayweather years ago? We see King running fade to the bathroom. Hey, tell me what y'all think. This rap, hip hop, there's always something going on, always something in the mix. I do got the Studio 56 podcast stuff coming over there, some clips with my bro Pooh. We dropping stuff on that channel, so y'all get over there and y'all make sure y'all subscribed on that. Also, the Urban Politicians TV.
So, y'all hearing what's going on, right? Everybody on the internet is saying the same thing. 50 did bad. You know, as far as just faking, doing the same type of stuff he's been doing since 1999, 2000. Just trolling. You know, he got T.I. out here thinking he's going to do a verses. Now, T.I. dropped an album. He started talking about 50 with the verses again. Smart move, T.I. That's the way you sell an album. If he's not going to let you get no money that way, at least do it this way. This is a good way to do it. This is the way to do it. Now, 50 cents. You know, 50 cents, he just doesn't care, man. He doesn't. All he's going to do is get on the internet and find a new person to troll. He put Beyonce's mother up there. Ray J got involved. Now, Ray J's been low. Ray J was looking for any reason to get in these reels. I'm not going to lie. You know, he's been, even when his father was saying that he was going to lose his life to get in reels. So now, Ray J is just saying anything just to pop out. That's obvious. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I pulled up a little list of the stuff that LV and Fox was talking about. Let me see if I can blow this up. There we go. Okay, this is a little list of the songs right here that people putting up on the internet. There you go, LV, I blew it up. There go a list of the records. That's LV's list. He said there go my list. Yo. Yeah, this is the list that they got on the internet that they want to see right here. This is the song list. What y'all think? Get in the comments. Is this list right here the list that we need to be looking forward to seeing? Now they got Whatever Do You Like versus Candy Shop. That's a good one. Then they got Motivation versus What Up, Gangsta? You don't know me if I can't do well, homie, it can't be done. Bring 'em out versus Disco Inferno. That's a good one. 24s, riding low, 24s. That's all our money home. You got that verse, 21 Questions. That's good. That's good. Girl, it's Even Love Me Now. They got ASAP versus PIMP. Wow. I'm a King versus just a little bit. Yo, that's a good one. LV said he loved I'm a King. No, the South. Yes, because y'all don't do it like this. Facts. LV said he been making South Beats since 07. So the South Beats always play a major part in his heart, he says, for his production end. Now, this list is crazy. I don't know if 50 Cent blows T.I. out the box. Sports. Now that I see the list up close, let me see what they saying in the comments. I would like to add, okay, so Patricia said she got some joints she would add. J Bay say word, T.I. promoting this album and 50's helping him. Shout out to J Bay in the building. And she put a picture up. I see her behind. There she go.
Shape baby.
Ladies, put them pictures up and stop playing. I see Patricia's cute behind. Mel Bay popped out with a pin. You know, Nisha's always had her pick up. Michelle, you know, got a picture of Carolyn. Put that picture up, Carolyn. I know you're cute behind. You showed us a picture of you before. You know what I mean? Nicole, you see her. She is definitely a cutie. So all the ladies, put them pictures up and stop playing. Oh yeah, Baby Love, Marquis. They got pictures up of Cardi B and Shorty that plays basketball. What's her name? Angel Reese. Come on, girls, put them pictures up so we can see. Okay, thank you, Shay Baby. Come on, you know you a cutie. Just stop playing with us. That's
Shay
a fact.
Baby.
The list. Is there any songs you would want to add in there, LV? That sets it off the list, right? So LV says he doesn't take off. He could add on, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But he said it's a whole different set after that. So those songs are the main ones I see that they have to do. Yeah, because there's because they can keep going. They can keep going, both of them. So, crazy record. LV's going in the archive. He said he might be some other records out there that they didn't put up. But I do like the list, though. I think the list is good, man. I think it pretty much gets into, you know, what the people would want to see. All right, now the Brat. You know she's from Atlanta, right? She pops out. She talks about, she rocks with T.I. Her and T.I. been rocking together for a long time. She popped out. She had some things to say. She was in the interview.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Oh, Lord. So apparently T.I. and 50 Cent have discussed having a versus battle. And now T.I. says he's lost respect for 50. According to T.I., he and 50 agreed to do a battle, but 50 backed out. Now, Tip explained what happened on the Gilly the Kids pod.
First of all, let me pause this. Shout out to the Brat. The Brat has always been one of them. Now, I never knew if she was zesty or not, but the one relationship I did like in the game was her and Iverson. I wish they could have stayed together. That was a good setup. Iverson and the Brat was it. Now, she said one day, this is why I stopped it real quick, this is why I want to talk about this. You ever heard her story about Iverson, why she broke up with him? She said the nigga had too many bitches. She said he just had way too many bitches, she said. It was just like, she was like, 1 minute they would be on a date, another girl would come up to him, like hugging him, like this is Iverson. Iverson changes the game. He does. Iverson changes the game, him and Mace. They're the first niggas that pop out with the platinum ice. And then Jovito with the platinum ice. Iverson on the cover of Slam, no shirt on, hair out, practice, not even going to practice. All of these old school niggas going to the games in shirt and ties, the niggas wearing the sweatsuit with the hoodie. With the Pele on. Iverson is him. LV said Iverson used to come to the hood. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Kev Spencer, 100%. So that's what I'm saying. I used to love Iverson and the Brat together. She said the nigga had too many bitches. Now for a woman, that is too much. You know what I mean? It is too much. You know, there's a lot to... Yeah, I don't even know if she was even... Because now I think she's married to a female, right? She was bi. So for Iverson, that's a good look. Because that's the Brat. Okay, now Iverson and the Brat. You got a zesty bi woman like the Brat. Then you got Iverson, who's like a sex model in the late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Sex symbol, right? Those two probably could have took home anybody. Because the Brat is cute. The Brat could get into bed with me and my shorty all day. That's a fact. I'm not going to lie. Especially in the 90s. She was real hot. Now she's a little chunky, a little bit, but she still got a cute face. But in the 90s, she was a cutie. I remember seeing her on songs with like TLC and them, and she was cuter than them. Yeah. What do you like? Get it started. What do you like? Yeah, all of that. Right. Yeah, she was looking good back in the days. I gotta give it to her. All right, let's see what she's saying.
Cass, and here's what he had to say.
This shit just come out of nowhere. Nigga, we were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man. You know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about this? He was like, shit, you want to do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. I told him, I said, well, I'm going to jump out there first, and then you just going to jump out there and we'll line it up. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he ain't know what the fuck going on. Look, I don't even want to, man, because now I question your character.
So y'all talked about it?
Mm-hmm.
You went out there.
Years ago.
I think it'd be a great battle, though.
I don't want to stand on stage with him. I have no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
Man.
He said he has no interest to stand on stage and do a versus battle anymore. But not only has T.I. lost respect, his son King is speaking out too, and it don't stop there. 50 posted an unflattering picture of Tiny online, and in the pic, Tiny looked like it was blown up in the air while she was performing in an exposed part of her butt. And after that, King Harris lost his mind and went on a rant about his mama. It's far too explicit for us to play. But King definitely defended his mother and referenced 50 Cent's deceased mother in the response. I just want to say I hate this. I hate it. It reminds me of Biggie and Pac, and hopefully it don't blow up to.
Let me pause this.
As big.
All right, I hate it too, because once you start going to that level, it's dangerous. Like the nigga King riding around, he put a picture up of the mother's grave site. Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Like King, come on, fam. That King, King, let me talk to you for a second, King. Because me and you got to have a conversation, man. Because somebody got to sit down with you, fam. You know what I mean? Because this is real talk. Now, King, let's really discuss this for a minute, King. When we think about 50 Cent, you know, we think about, what's my man's name that tried to unalive him? The hustler from Queens. Supreme. We think of Supreme. We think of Queens. We think of Murder Inc. We think of the Gottis. We think of real niggas. Real situations. Real street situations here. Shit that really hit the fan. You know what I mean? Then we think about you, King, a guy that's pretty much lived, not only as a young little child, he's lived a great life. Seriously. You know what I mean? Like me. I'm outside, I'm in the hood, I'm in Harlem, Brooklyn, Queens, but I'm not telling niggas I'm gonna unalive them and talking about their mother and say I'm gonna smack the shit out of niggas. I'm not doing this because I know the real repercussions. I'm really outside. So, King, when we hear you talk like this, you're putting yourself and your family in danger, my nigga. Let your father handle this. I understand you jumped out the window, talk about mom dudes. I get it. I get it. But are you really smacking 50 Cent in the face? No, you're not. You're really not, cuz. Are you really gonna say this to his face? Diddy's son, Christian Combs, him too. These are the type of industry kids that believe because they walk around with a bodyguard and they spit in niggas' faces and tell the fans, yeah, suck my dick, no pictures today. They think that's gangster. That's not gangster. You have a security guard with you and you're telling niggas SMD, no pictures. Let me see you walk around the hood with no security by yourself and telling niggas SMD, no pictures. Niggas is taking everything you got off, my niggas. Everything y'all niggas have on, niggas is taking that off. Wearing it in your face, putting it on the gram, showing you this is real. So I'm telling you, this is not a good look when it comes to, you know, if this is my son, I'm saying, little Shay, look, thank you, I appreciate you. But let me handle this, because if he does something to you, I'm going to jail, man. If he put his hands on you, little Shay, I'm going to jail. So this is why I'm trying to tell you that let me handle this, man. And that's real. Now, I've been in parks, right? When I was a kid, LV, 15, 14, 13 years old, and my pops knocked out a lot of niggas in these streets. I ain't gonna lie to you. He did. I seen it. I witnessed it. I'm there. So one time we was in a basketball court and things went left with one of the coaches and my pops. My pops and them got into something, right? But the whole court was wilding. My father got mad at me for wilding out. I was picking up chairs. I was wilding. He said, don't you ever do no shit like that. At Chelsea Pierce, we had a game with the kids. I hit the coach in the face with a bag, with my jacket. Bumped him in the face with a jacket. And get into it with my father. See, this is the things that, but even then, my father would always tell me, this is not for you. Like, I didn't bring you down here to be doing this. You playing basketball, this is something that I got into. But of course, you'd always want to help your parents, help your family. Of course, you want to jump on the scene. But this is what a real nigga is supposed to be telling their kid. You know what I mean? Just like Lion King. Simba did not want, what's the father's name? Mufasa? He didn't want Simba outside. He didn't want Simba going to the dark side. This is what this is. Tell Simba to stay his ass out the dark side, T.I. This is not for him. Like, yes, 50's not going to do nothing. He's grown. He got too much to lose. But why if 50 sends a 22-year-old to beat the shit out of him? Joke him up. 50 is worldwide. 50's not just a Queens nigga no more. 50 got New Orleans ties now. Buying up everything down there. Movies in L.A. Got hitters everywhere. Let your father handle this. It's the best thing for the family. Because if something happens to you, me and your mother is now we going through it. Because this is really my thing. You're in this because of me. We get it. Now shut up. This is not your lane. Back to the brat.
Or somebody can just squash it because, in my opinion, it's gone too far. Yeah. In my opinion, it's gone too far. I just don't think Tiny should have been posted. I wish King wasn't involved. Like it should stay between the two men, in my opinion, that it is about. Because when you start going low like that, and then somebody end up posting something about somebody that 50 Cent love, and then it's feeling disgusting and yucky. It don't feel like hip hop. It just feels scary and it feels dangerous, and we don't want to lose.
She said it. She just said it right there. It don't feel hip hop, my niggas, anymore. It's starting to feel. It's just starting to feel whack. It's starting to feel like Fox said. And this is why I like what Fox said. I see Fox in there. J Baby, what up, though? Brian, I love you, baby. 100%.
J Baby.
So, it don't feel hip-hop anymore. It feels like niggas is, because Fifth, we haven't heard the song yet. Where is the hip-hop in this? This is personal, my niggas. This is personal. This ain't got nothing to do with the hip-hop game anymore. Why we putting up Shorty, the mother. Now, the mother. Everybody knew, you know what? Let's stand up. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for a second. Facts, Brian. Brian, I ain't forget. Yo, Brian, first of all, bro. Oh, yeah, the new format, 100%. I mean, it's a new year. It was time to change up the look. But, Brian, did you email me? I need the address. Today, I got a little time. Today I got a little time. I could do something today. But back to 50 to 1 went low key at a young kid. Tip got yes. Now 50 only mentioned because he put the little frog up from the let me see if I got the picture. But he put a little frog up and said that this is what King looks like. You know what I mean? 50. That's what he did yesterday. He put a little frog up. I forgot what cartoon it was, but he put a frog up. So the frog indicated this is King. So, yes, he is violating 50. But King doesn't get mentioned if he doesn't do that video the day before that when he said, your mother's a joint. He said, your mother's a J. Niggas are smoking your mother. This is what is going to keep 50 going on. Because you know what? 50 really loved his mother. He talked about it a lot in all his records. Right or wrong? She was hard. And I heard stories that she was out in the streets too, right? She was in them streets. So that might have touched a little nerve of 50 right there to where he's going to keep going. Now, T.I. saying that he don't even feel like getting on stage with him. He's done with him. He don't respect Boy no more. So the tension is in the air. 50's never going to stop now. Expect 50 to be at T.I.'s neck all the way up into the summer. He's got Jay-Z, Diddy, and T.I. These are his #1 targets right now. Because I'm going to tell you now, Jay-Z is real mad he put his wife up there. What you think? Steaming. 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 Nasty work, Fifth. It's crazy.
Nobody from T.I.'s camp or nobody's from T.I.'s family or 50 Cent or his family.
Hey, Nisha.
Like, I hate it. I really do hate it. I wish it would stop. That's why I don't get into beefs and stuff. Like, I try to keep myself away from all of that stuff because I know me and I know how I am. And I've been to prison already for my temper. And when prison or death is just no fun. You lose time with your loved ones. You ain't there no more for them. They without you. Like, it's, oh my God, please. I just wish this would just stop. In my opinion. Like, so I'm praying for everybody.
Like we don't get in the industry for this. We get in the industry to entertain and have a good time and put yourself in a position to help other people and to do community service. All of that stuff, man. We don't get jump into the industry for this kind of stuff. This stuff is embarrassing.
And sometimes trolling is okay when it's fun and you can just stop at a certain point. But when it
like
gets,
roasting, like comedians roasting each other.
Like,
George Wallace and J. Anthony Brown, they back and forth.
Yeah.
Or whatever, but man, when that stuff start getting bad or
when it gets personal, when it gets into wives and kids or spouses and kids,
right?
That touches a different nerve, and people,
just certain lines you shouldn't pass.
And I hate it with the males. It's just certain lines you shouldn't cross, and I hate it. So I really hope that it gets better and not worse. Everybody need to keep everybody lifted in prayer because we kind of need God to really step in because I don't want nothing to happen to nobody. We want to see everybody do their thing. It's enough money to be made in this world for everybody, although the world is crazy right now. Like, it can be okay. So somebody, whoever, please step in and just squash this situation because it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Okay, moving on real quick. Lil' Kim was recently on Nick Cannon's Big Drive show, and she expressed her disappointment in the movie Notorious, which was based on the Notorious Big's life, Biggie Smalls. She says the portrayal of her was not true, and here's what she had to say about that.
No, the movie's not accurate. That's not accurate. How did it really happen, Kim?
All right, so, yeah, that's... the brat, she could talk this. This is why I started to say I don't like a lot of niggas talking a lot because they don't really been around. But her, she's been in the game over 30-something years. So we can hear that. Phone lines is open, too. I put the phone lines up. If you want to call up, the phone lines is open.
Shea baby.
All right, so we got one more thing I wanted to watch with y'all than this one. This is crazy. This breaks everything down.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He, the reason you see.
Yo, hey, man, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure you guys listen. Listen, guys, I'm telling you right now, earlier when I seen, and I posted because I seen that 50 Cent had posted Beyonce's mother, and I couldn't understand what was going on when he posted her as a meme. And lo and behold, when I look back at it, it was gone. OG, you there?
I'm right here.
OG, I got an article here where Complexicon called it too. I know I wasn't crazy. It said 50 Cent seemingly says T.I. has a little effed up albino kid and uses Beyonce's family as a meme. 50 Cent isn't backing down from his feud with T.I. and Tiny and their son, King Harris, and now he's appearing to be pulling in members of Beyonce family. After Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, praised Tiny, 50 pretty much uploaded a photo of Miss Tina with a caption seemingly taking a shot at everyone involved. OG, I guess once you put yourself out there, once she said, I'm supporting Tiny, I think at that point, 50 just loses it and posts a picture. Now, you gotta understand, this Beyonce's mother. So this come with a lot of other stuff. So now you got, you got all the connecting dots. And when I got up, I looked, I'm like, damn, it's gone. So he didn't leave it up there alone. And when I looked, he also took down Tiny's picture as well. So I'm wondering, did they give him a call or what caused that to happen? You know what I mean?
Sometimes you can step in too deep and you got to pull in like quicksand. The more you wiggle, the deeper you sink.
Come on now.
You better get out while you can. I mean, that's a little stretch. You know, I know feelings and emotions get into it with common sense. That's a fight I just can't handle.
Well, that's a heavy one torch to carry. You got Beyonce, you got Jay-Z, you know, and it's now the mother, and you don't know who she connected to. So it's like, whoa, this is getting, like he said, and it got it right here in Complexicon. This is the article I'm reading out of. I'm not going to do it. Thinking emoji put up. But shit is getting weird. He wrote on Tuesday afternoon, little effed up albino kids, grandmothers getting involved. What the F? LOL. He followed up with a separate post with a gift of Solange taking off her earrings as if getting ready to fight. So he was going at him. I didn't even see that post. But Complexicon caught it. So, and he said in this one, these raps are soft. You got to watch out for these killers. They will get you on the elevator, LOL. So it was spewing over. So I didn't even see that on there. So evidently he took that down. Then there's another one he posted. So I missed these. 50 Cent said these rap niggas getting soft. Got to watch out for these killers. They will get you in the elevator. And so that's what he's referring to, the Beyonce and Jay-Z and the infamous time they was in the elevator. So he was taking it there. And like I said, when I look back, all that stuff had been taken down. You know what I mean? 50 quickly whipped those posts from his Instagram. There it is, account. 50 quickly, they even show it right here on Complexicon. 50 quickly, listen at this, whipped those posts from his Instagram account. It's worth mentioning that he previously deleted his other posts with T.I. and Tiny and King Harris before taking down the earlier mentioned posts. So he's taking them damn posts down, and I knew it. And when I read this, I wasn't even thinking about Complexicon for to say it. I looked back and seen it was gone. I was like, damn, you know, because you looking at because he actually beefed with memes and stuff. So he's not rapping. So I'm following his line of work through his memes, not a rap song. So when I look at his page, it's like, okay, what'd he say? Because Tip already done put his whole family in there, and Tip said, your move, and now I know you're going to come with something. And what he came with was the Beyonce Knowles mama, Tina Knowles, and he came with, now I find Solange now. So, and then now he done took all of it down. Man, you think he got that phone call, man? Somebody, it's always Big Brother watching you. Yeah.
There ain't no phone call, it's common sense. You started something, you don't want to get in that deep with it, but shit, when they say two things you can never take back, words that come out your mouth and a bullet that come out a gun.
Oh, man.
You just better hope that, you know, it's not critical.
Yeah, because it's already, once you shoot it, and that's what I always say, this internet is crazy like that, because once you shoot that pistol, you can't bring that bullet back in. You exactly right, OG. So Everybody's seen it. As soon as it posts, that's why you got to be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. This is chess, not checkers, right? So when you do something, these moves you can't take back. You know what I mean? And it's out there already, no matter if you took the post down or not.
Right.
You know.
Now you didn't got an enemy you don't even need. So you took it back. But hey, everybody got a turn to be mad. Just because you mad right now Jay-Z, Beyonce, all of her followers may be mad too. Now you get the public opinion in this. Now this nigga done said something about Beyonce's mother. Now all the Beyonce fans is gonna go ham on it. So that's a bad move.
That was an emotional move too. Cause he seen what she had talked about him, and he put it up, and then he took it back down. And here go what she said. Repost. You feel that? That's what really feminine energy looks like, major girl. So Tina, she had. This is where the girl, the Tina Knowles, which is Beyonce's mama, the older lady, who basically posted under Tiny's post, and then think about it. It said right here, Complexicon writes, Miss Tina's post was actually a repost from a makeup artist, Cherie Glamsdoll, which read, "You feel that? That's what real feminine energy looks like: effortless beauty, unbothered, glow season." So she really hadn't said nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? And but he took it there. 50 Cent and T.I.'s feud goes back at least a decade, but things recently reignited between the two after 50 shared an unflattering photo of Tiny to his Instagram account, which led King to come to his mother's defense. This later led to the usage of a pee-pee frog of an image of 50. 50 put that damn frog up there. I know what they said. I see that frog. I said, boy, this dude is tripping. Now he calling the little boy albino, but he done took all that stuff down now. But one thing about 50, and I will say this because 50 has posted for Boss Talk when me and Columbus Short had talked, and another time, so he will take stuff down sometime. That's not odd for him to take things down off his page. He'll put stuff up for a time, then he'll pull it down. Now, did somebody call 50? Did he get the phone call to say, hey, man, you better take that down? Or did he feel like this not the right move because of all of the comments? Because I'm pretty sure he's reading his comments over there. And if they eating him alive, because you know Beyonce got that beehive. And that beehive is serious when it come down to, they will go in on you or try to come at you in a hell of a way. So that old beehive she got is not to be played with. They coming. It says, on the other hand, go ahead.
You got to realize, I don't care, just because you don't hear a rattler's rattle, he's still venomous.
And let's go deeper. Explain. Talk to me.
Just because you don't hear a rattler's rattle, because he ain't rattling, don't mean that snake ain't venomous.
So she might, we talking about her or 50?
No, I'm talking about 50. Yeah, he may have took something down. But don't think that he may not have won the battle, but I ain't seen him lose too many wars.
Oh yeah, it's some more to it, is what you saying. On the other hand,
now I give him that. 50 ain't never lost yet. The only one that gave him a run, I gotta say Kiss. Kiss gave him a run for the money. He did. But the trolling, the nasty stuff that they were doing back then, the only reason why I say Kiss was up there because of the boss. Do we got to get into that? Let's play that. Why not, right, y'all? We having a good morning. Jada Kiss. $50 this. Okay, here we go. Let's get that on. Let's get that on. Because Kiss definitely went at him. I'm not going to lie. That was the only one I liked. He definitely aired Fifth out with this.
Homie, you made history. 1.1 million in a short week.
SHEABABYTV.
Screw a press conference. Press this on your conscience. D Block. Cheers.
I ain't mad, I don't wanna sound mad, I feel marvelous. D Block, double R, fucking faggots. You on here it's like grown men, you won't win. You don't even feel comfortable in your own skin. I rap my ass off, I'm fighting a champ with the glass jaw at the Garden of Nassau. See me, couple hood niggas behind stars. I heard you put a couple good niggas behind bars. I might never sell that much. You could bet your last 2 quarters I never tell that much. Picture Kiss not come out swinging. It's like going to see 50 at a show and he don't come out singing. Yeah, you got a felony, but you ain't a predicate. Never the king of New York, you live in Connecticut.
You live in Connecticut. All right, so we know what Kiss did. Kiss went in. That was the good time of hip-hop. See, Kiss ain't never gonna run from no smoke. You call my nigga Kiss out, he's popping out.
Shit, baby.
He's popping out. And that's why niggas love Kiss. He's a real hip-hop head. He been on Versus twice. He ain't ducking no smoke. How about that, Fifth? You want Jada Kiss, Fifth? How about that on Versus?
Shit, baby.
If you don't want T.I., give us, let Jada Kiss go up there and hit you out real quick. Now, I don't know if that can happen, though. Because Fifth got the hits. Fifth got the records. Only thing is, if they turn the music off and pick up the mic, is Fifth ready for Kiss? No. If Kiss ain't Fifth, you know what? Cut the beat off the cocksucker, right? It's over. Yeah.
Shit, baby.
Cut the beat off your cocksucker. Dirty. That's what I think would happen if them two did a versus. Because Fifth got too many records, El Vito. Too many records. Let's get back to film.
They say T.I. is using the beef to drop new music, including diss track War and The Right One. So this thing I don't see it slowing down, OG. I think we'll see something else from 50. He took that down, but he might come back with something even worse. I get what you saying. You never know what this man thinking. I'm like you. I ain't never seen him just bow out. But that Right One and that War that T.I. put out was detrimental. So I know for a fact, I know for a must, it was a cold lick. Yeah.
T.I.'s pattern, he always sensationalized on something. So now he too old to go to jail, too old to catch. Now this was the perfect opportunity on 50 to get the notoriety and get the buzz that he need to bring out a new project. That all makes sense to me.
It makes a lot of sense, OG. And T.I. basically he started it pretty much, I'm gonna say, because he did reignite what this man had said 2 years ago or 3 years when they were gonna do the verses at first. Years ago, he did do that call to Kevin Hart. All that stuff did happen, but it wasn't recent. But he went on a recent interview with Shannon Sharpe, and when he went on that interview with Shannon Sharpe asked him something about that damn verses, and he said, I already done challenged my guy, and he went into hiding. And he said, 50 Cent, oh, you want to smoke 50 Cent? Oh, yeah, I want to. Now, 50 and him ain't talked about this in years. And he throw that up there, and that's when 50 bring the picture of his wife out and all that, because that's how 50 play the game now. He's an internet. I'm going to post you on the internet. That's what I do. That's where I'm at with mine now. And T.I. didn't like that, so he came on with that diss track pretty damn quick, and it was deadly, like I said. So this is a few. I'm gonna ask you this before we get off of here. How would this end if you had to guess?
Man, how would it end? I don't know. I ain't no rapper.
Yeah, but they
for me.
Oh, how would it end, OG?
Yellow tape would be something.
No, OG, this is just rap beef. You can't do. No, OG, you can't yellow tape. This is just a rap battle, man. Y'all, what are we doing here?
This is a family. This is the Hatfields and the McCoys. This is a fight.
So you said it'll be yellow tape everywhere, all over the place.
Shit. I mean, and 50.
Crazy. All right, so, you know, the more of the story is, and this is, you know, I think after today, we pretty much done with 50 with this situation. For now. After today is over. But when I get up in the morning, first thing I do with LV is I jump into the reels and see what's popping in the reels and the algorithms. And it's 50 Cents and T.I. This is not gonna die. Until 50, we haven't even heard 50 say nothing yet. He hasn't even talked. Only thing he's doing is posting other niggas and killing people. Right? Unaliving people. Typical 50. So we want to see what Fifth bring to the table later on down the line when it comes to this. Is he going to pop out? Is he even going to do an interview? We haven't even seen 50 do no interviews in a while.
Shea baby.
That's what we need to see. He should go on Uncle Murder Tony Yayo show, right? They just had my man on there, Tracy Morgan. So they moving. Shout out to them. All right, y'all. We rocking. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Remember what I said early in the show. Watch out for these hating ass niggas, man. They all over the place. They right next to you. They right next to you. Them niggas is on the phone with you. Them niggas is in your chats. Them niggas is everywhere. You gotta watch out for these niggas, man.
Shea baby.
Because me, I always, you know, I'm so busy doing things that I'm doing that sometimes I even forget to watch out for them. But I'm back to watching out for these goes over my head, but I'm back. I'm back to watching.
Shea baby.
So shout out to the haters out there, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. You hating ass niggas, let's talk about it.
Shea.
Welcome
Shea.
to the VIP section.
Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea baby, y'all. Shea. 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 Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea baby, y'all. Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea baby, y'all. Shea. 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 Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea baby, y'all. Shea. Shea. Shea baby, y'all.
The vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on. If you like all the hip hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shea Baby's bringing to the table, make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes.
Shea baby.